Hey guys, Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm. How are you today? Hope you're being safe with the corona craziness going on. Everything's on lockdown. It's March 31st, 2020. There you go. But we're going to keep sending out these podcasts because there is beer to talk about. And you can still buy beer in stores, you know. I think the bars, they're shut down. Although some of them I've seen just, you know, inside they shut down, but they just pass beers through the window and everybody's on the sidewalk, which is, I think, is awesome. Why not, right? But this week we're going to continue our Weizen series. We're talking about the German style Leichtweisen. And it's a lighter style Hefeweizen. But it's an interesting beer. It's delicious. And hey, first, have you gone on iTunes? Give us a rating and review. We would appreciate it. That's the only way we get up in rankings and get the word out that we're giving this good knowledge about beer. You know, we go down to the Great American Beer Festival every Wednesday, Beer Festival list of styles, and we pick a different style every week. And this week is the German style Leichtweisen. So if you can go ahead and give us a review or click on those 5 stars, everything will be okay. Or email me, Michael at craftbeerstorm.com. Give me your feedback. If you got somebody we can interview, that'd be awesome. But this week, Leichtweisen. The color, straw to copper amber. Clarity on this beer. If served with yeast, the appearance may be cloudy. Because it has that Hefeweizen yeast, you know, that usually in Hefeweizen is kind of suspended in the beer. It doesn't fully, does do its magic, but some of it's stuck in the beer and it gives it this cloudy appearance. But the flavor that comes off of the yeast is great, you know, banana clovey flavor. Delish. Perceived malt aroma and flavor is very low to medium low. The perceived hop aroma and flavor is not present to very low. So this beer is not really a hoppy beer. The whole thing about the beer is the yeast. Weihenstephan yeast. So perceived bitterness is also very low. And the body on this is low with a lighter mouthfeel than a Hefeweizen. And the German word leicht means light. And as such, these beers are light versions of Hefeweizen. So it's kind of a light beer. But it's a delicious light beer. So don't let it fool you. Additional notes. The overall flavor profile is less complex than a Hefeweizen due to lower alcohol content. And there is a less yeasty flavor. So if you want a full-blown Hefeweizen, you have one of these. These beers are made with at least 50% wheat malt. And they are often roused during pouring, and when yeast is present, they will have a yeasty flavor and a fuller mouthfeel. So that yeast settles down when it gets poured. It just mixes up and gives it that cloudiness. But the ABV on this is pretty low. It's 2.5% to 3.5%. So this is seriously a light beer. Yeah, the glassware is obviously it's a Weizen glass. Nice, long, slender glass. Promotes, it's just a beautiful glass. Promotes the head, that nice white head. But an example of the style is Paulaner Hefe-Weissbier Leicht. And that's from Paulaner Brewery in Munich, Germany. Making awesome beer. Their stuff is really great. ABV on this is 3.2%. Nice lawnmower beer, I guess. You know, instead of drinking a light beer, American light beer, drink one of these. It's fine. Unless it's a light beer from a local brewery. then go for it. But notes. At the location, at the Paulaner Brauhaus in Munich, someone had reviewed it and stated this beer has a deep orange color with a 1.25 inch head that seemed to last forever, as most wheat beers do when poured correctly. There was a very sweet smell, some spice and citrus as well. The taste was well balanced. Noticed some banana, as most have, but also some orange and a little clove. This was a very well brewed beer, and having it fresh made it that much better. Man, it must have been delicious. I got to go visit them. Got to go to Germany. I was going to do the Berlin Marathon, but then I had an opportunity. I guess the American Cancer Society said if you want to go to Dublin, you can do the Dublin Marathon. You got to raise some funds, but it was cool. Like, I couldn't get into the Berlin Marathon. It was sold out, but I got into Dublin. So I'll drink some beer in Ireland. That's fine. But maybe I'll make a stop in Germany on the way back. Maybe, hey, Oktoberfest might still be going on. I don't know. I got to see. But, yeah, that is your Weizen of the week. The German style Leichte Weizen. Good stuff. Leichte spelled Leichtes. Leicht. Which means light. So, that's your Weizen of the week. That's your beer. I hope you're being safe. Take care of your family. Don't do anything crazy. But you can sit inside and enjoy beer, right? And the local breweries are delivering. So, if you have a local brewery near you, call them up. Tell them you need some beer. You can take it to go. They got growlers. They got crowlers. And, enjoy your beer at home, until all this stuff goes away. And then we can get back in and enjoy beer at the breweries and the tap rooms that they have and support them. Yeah, all these businesses, just local businesses, if you can do it, hopefully they're still open. New York has like a lockdown, non-essential businesses, like you can't go in, unfortunately. But, stores are open and they do have beer. And, so go out and get some. Okay, that's what I have for you today. I wish you a great rest of the day. We're going to talk to you on Friday with Craft Brew News. We'll tell you what's going on in the brewing world, how they're coping with all this. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.